We are having our annual Easter fair with several groups representing different countries and their Easter traditions. We are going to visit the Polish Easter group first.
Look, what are they doing over there?
This is our tradition called Śmigus Dingus, which is a holiday prank. In Poland, guys pour water over girls on Easter Monday.
What for?
It's believed to be a fertile ritual when water brings spring rain needed for a good harvest. It is also believed that if a girl gets soaked on a wet Monday, she will marry within a year.
Ooh, that looks fun. Can I join in?
We do not have time for that, Tommy. Do you see there's people fighting?
Oh no, this is our old Czech and also Slovak tradition to lightly whip girls with willow switches on Easter Monday.
Poor girls, why do they have to suffer?
It is not supposed to be painful. It is meant to encourage good health and beauty and to bring luck and fertility.
Still, it doesn't sound like fun to me.
Why do all these people just sit around and read books? This is our Norwegian tradition to read crime novels during the Easter break that started almost 100 years ago. You can find short detective stories even on milk cartons during the Easter time.
This is a very different Easter tradition.
Wait a minute, did someone confuse Easter with Halloween?
These Swedish and Finnish traditions to celebrate Halloween in spring. On Thursdays before Easter, children dress up as Easter witches and ask for candy. This tradition comes from the legend that tells that witches go to parties with devils before Easter, and to make sure they do not come back, they burn bonfires to scare away witches on Easter Sunday.
That's great. Maybe I could celebrate Halloween twice, one in October and the other one in spring, so I could get double the candy.
I do not think, Tommy, it will work like that. Look, Spanish people also seem to celebrate Halloween on Easter.
Oh no, these people dressed in skeleton costumes before Danza del Amor or Death Dance. This tradition comes from the 14th century when people had an outbreak of the Black Death known as the plague infection. Wow, that's scary.
Come on, Tommy, let's go to eat something. I'm hungry.
I know, Lily. We can join this French group. It looks like they're having a giant omelet party. What gives?
The story tells that when a French Emperor Napoleon went with his army through the south of France, he liked an omelet cooked in one small town and asked to gather all the eggs and make a giant omelet. His army the next day, some people say they used 5,000 eggs, others mention 15,000 eggs are that used for the giant omelet. In addition, 40 cooks made this omelet. They used more than 100 pounds of bacon, onion, and garlic.
That sounds yummy.
What is that noise coming from the Greek corner?
This is our Easter pot throwing tradition, which welcomes spring that brings new crops that will be gathered in new pots.
I guess it makes sense, but why do you have only red color eggs and no other colors?
We color eggs red because red is the color of life and it also represents the blood of Christ.
That's very interesting to know.
Look, Lily, I did not know that cigarettes grow on trees.
They don't, Tammy. In Papua New Guinea, people grow tobacco plants, then they decorate Easter trees at the front of churches with sticks of tobacco and cigarettes, and then these are hung out after the service.
That is not a very healthy Easter tradition. How do you know so much?
I like to read books, Tommy, where I can find a lot of interesting information.
Never mind my question. Look, there's another water activity around the Russian Easter group.
Excuse me, what are you doing with those baskets in water?
This is our tradition to bless food baskets with holy water on Easter Sunday. Russian people also use chicks as Easter decoration because they are a symbol of spring, fertility, and new life.
This makes sense because chickens lay eggs, but how come that in the United States we have Easter bunnies? As far as I know, rabbits do not lay eggs.
Well, this tradition comes from German immigrants that settled in Pennsylvania and brought their stories of an egg laying here called Osterha. The story tells that a poor woman who loved children would hide colored eggs in her garden as Easter treats. One time, while children were searching for those eggs, they noticed a hare hopping past, and they believed that the animal had left the eggs. Since the children made nests in places where the hare would lay colorful eggs, so they could collect them.
That is some unusual hare, and I know another unusual rabbit called Easter bilby.
What are you talking about, Tommy? There is no such thing as a bilby.
That's true because in Australia, rabbits are endangered animals, so they replaced the Easter bunny with the Easter bilby, which is rabbit-eared coat. It looks like this.
It looks more like a rat or a possum with long ears than a bunny to me.
Well, Australia is not only a country where there is a rabbit shortage. People in New Zealand have an unusual Easter tradition. Instead of Easter egg hunts, people have the Great Easter Bunny Hunt and kill over 20,000 rabbits each year.
That is cruel. Why do they do that to such cute and peaceful animals?
Well, farmers consider them as invasive pests that destroy their crops.
If I was in New Zealand, I would take all the rabbits they had and protect them on my farm.
You will need to have a lot of food and land for them because rabbits are pretty active and fertile. I have read that one pair of rabbits and their babies can create 4 million rabbits in 4 years.
Oh boy, then I'll have to think of something else quick.
I see people from the Bulgarian Easter group are playing some kind of egg game.
We call it eggs fights. Whoever comes out of the game with an unbroken egg is the winner and who is going to be the most lucky in the next year.
I want to play this game too.
Look, Tommy, I see trees and streets decorated with eggs.
In Germany, we decorate some trees with thousands of multicolored eggs.
That looks amazing.
What do these people do with the bird nest over there?
This is a Swiss tradition to hide Easter nests filled with chocolate bunnies, eggs, candy, and toys.
Cool, I want to find one of these Easter nests myself.
Look, Tommy, how beautiful these eggs are decorated.
This is a Ukrainian Easter tradition to pin eggs called pisanka.
What an intricate design.
Come on, Lily, now I'm getting hungry. Let's go grab some snacks.
You can have an Easter pretzel from Luxembourg, Tommy.
I do not know, Lily. I do not feel like eating dry and salty pretzels.
But our pretzels are actually sweet puff pastries with icing and almonds. Supposedly, if a guy offers a girl such pretzel and she accepts it, the guy is allowed to visit her on Easter Sunday and will get an egg in return.
The pretzel does look yummy, but I do not know about all this girl business. I think I'll pass.
Okay, Tommy, if you don't want pretzels, how about pancakes? In England, we have pancake races where people race each other while throwing pancakes in the air and attempting to catch them. Whoever does not to drop the pancake wins the race. The winner gets to eat the pancakes.
I'm all for it.
I think we had a quite interesting and entertaining excursion into Easter traditions around the world, don't you think, Tommy?
I ate so many pancakes, so I cannot talk right now.
Happy Easter, everyone!